Stevie Wonder, the legendary voice behind decades of soul-stirring music, is now facing one of the toughest battles of his life. A recent heartbreaking diagnosis has left fans shaken and Stevie emotional. Behind the smiles and iconic glasses lies a story of pain, courage, and a legacy that refuses to fade. During a concert at London's Hyde Park in July 2019, Stevie Wonder tearfully informed his fans that he would be stepping back from touring to have surgery, emphasizing that he had a donor and was feeling positive. He shared at the outdoor event that he was scheduled for a kidney transplant later that year, stating that he was all good, had a donor, and everything was all good. He wanted them to know that he had come there to give them his love and to thank them for theirs. He told them they didn't need to hear any rumors because he had already explained what was going on and assured them that he was good. He expressed his love and wished them God's blessings. The music icon underwent surgery that December to receive a new kidney, and 10 months later, the 70-year-old said he felt as fit as a fiddle. During a virtual press conference to promote his 2 new songs, Stevie revealed that he felt younger than his 45-year-old daughter, Aisha Morris, after undergoing the surgery. He mentioned that he had been fortunate to receive a new kidney on December 6, 2019, and that he felt fantastic, adding that his voice was in great shape. He told his daughter Aisha that he was now going to be like 5 years younger than her, going from being 70 to feeling 40. Honestly, he said he felt about 40 and was really feeling good. After the surgery, Wonder made a rare public appearance at the iHeartRadio Awards in April 2024, where he presented Beyoncé with the Innovator Award. Fans were thrilled to see him looking healthy, with many expressing their relief and joy over his recovery. But what? The unlikely making of a star. Stevie Wonder was born as Stevland Hardaway Judkins in Saginaw, Michigan on May 13, 1950. He was the third of 5 children born to Lula Mae Hardaway and the second of Hardaway's 2 kids with Calvin Judkins. Wonder was born 6 weeks early, and this, along with the oxygen-rich environment in the hospital incubator, led to retinopathy of prematurity. This condition stops eye growth and often causes the retinas to detach, which resulted in his blindness. When Wonder turned 4, his mother divorced his father and moved with her 3 kids to Detroit. He went to Whitestone Baptist Church, where he sang in the choir and became a soloist by the age of 8. Later, his mother got back together with the father of her first child, who also had the last name Hardaway, changed her name back to Lula Hardaway, and had 2 more kids. Wonder started playing instruments when he was really young, including the piano, harmonica, and drums. He teamed up with a friend to form a singing duo called Stevie and John, and they performed on street corners and sometimes at parties and dances. In 1961, when Stevie was signed by Motown, his last name was officially changed to Morris, which, according to Lula Mae Hardaway's authorized biography, was an old family name. Berry Gordy was the one who came up with the stage name Little Stevie Wonder. Wonder went to Fitzgerald Elementary School in Detroit. After he released his first album, The Jazz Soul of Little Stevie, in 1962, he signed up at the Michigan School for the Blind in Lansing, Michigan. During his concert in Birmingham on September 8, 2008, he talked about his choice to start touring again after his loss, saying, "I want to take all the pain that I feel and celebrate and turn it around." Wonder has been a long-time Baptist connected with black churches. He got into transcendental meditation because of his marriage to Sarita Wright. Staying true to that belief, Wonder became a vegetarian and later switched to veganism, even singing about it in October 2015 on The Late Late Show with James Corden during the Carpool Karaoke segment. Wonder joined Twitter on April 4, 2018, and his first tweet was a 5-minute video paying tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. Many famous people appeared in the video, which was called The Dream Still Lives. Each person shared their dream, referencing King's famous speech from 1963. Wonder's first tweet went viral, and he encouraged people to post their own videos about their dreams using the hashtag #DreamStillLives. On August 21, 2024, Wonder performed Higher Ground at the 2024 Democratic National Convention, supporting Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. He also spoke briefly at the convention, stating, "This is a moment to tell your children where you were and what you did. When we stand between history's pain and tomorrow's promises, we must choose courage over complacency." On May 13, 2024, which marks Wonder's 74th birthday, Ghana's President Nana Akufo-Addo granted him Ghanaian citizenship. Wonder took the oath of allegiance and received his certificate of citizenship at Jubilee House in Accra. On May 31, 2006, Wonder's mother, Lula Mae Hardaway, passed away in Los Angeles at the age of 76. During his concert in Birmingham, UK on September 8, 2008, he shared his thoughts on resuming touring after his loss. "I want to take all the pain that I feel and celebrate and turn it around." Wonder has long been associated with the Baptist faith and black churches. His introduction to transcendental meditation came through his marriage to Sarita Wright. In line with that belief system, Wonder adopted a vegetarian lifestyle and eventually became a vegan, even discussing it in October 2015 on The Late Late Show with James Corden during the Carpool Karaoke segment. Wonder's single Fingertips hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1963 when he was just 13 years old, making him the youngest solo artist to ever reach the top of the chart. His critical acclaim peaked during the 1970s. Wonder's classic period kicked off in 1972 with the albums Music of My Mind and Talking Book, the latter of which included the famous track Superstition, known for its unique sound created by the Hohner clavinet keyboard. His albums Inner Visions, 1973, Fulfillingness, First Finale, 1974, and Songs in the Key of Life, 1976, all won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year, making him the only artist to achieve this honor with 3 consecutive albums. In the 1980s, Wonder entered his commercial period, where he scored his biggest hits and reached the peak of his fame, enjoying increased album sales, participating in charity work, collaborating with big names like Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, making a political impact, and appearing on television. Wonder has remained active in both music and political activism. Wonder is among the top-selling music artists ever, having sold over 100 million records globally. He has received 25 Grammy Awards, which is the highest number for a male solo artist, and he also won an Academy Award for Best Original Song for the 1984 movie The Woman in Red. Wonder has been honored by being inducted into the Rhythm and Blues Music Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Additionally, he is recognized for his activism, notably his 1980 effort to establish Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday as a federal holiday in the U.S. In 2009, he was appointed as a United Nations Messenger of Peace, and in 2014, he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Wonder has achieved 25 Grammy Awards, along with a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1996. He is one of just 4 artists and groups to have won the Grammy for Album of the Year 3 times as the main credited artist, joining the ranks of Frank Sinatra, Paul Simon, and Taylor Swift. Wonder has received numerous awards for his music and civil rights efforts, including a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Civil Rights Museum. He was also named one of the United Nations Messengers of Peace and received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Barack Obama in 2014. It was presented during a ceremony at the White House on November 24th of that year. In December 2016, the city of Detroit honored Wonder's legacy by renaming part of his childhood street, Milwaukee Avenue West, located between Woodward Avenue and Brush Street, to Stevie Wonder Avenue. He was also given an honorary key to the city by Mayor Mike Duggan on the day the new street sign was unveiled. In 2023, Wonder was granted the freedom of the city of Newcastle upon Tyne, England, in recognition of his efforts to create a U.S. national holiday for Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Notably, King had received an honorary degree from Newcastle University in November 1967, In May 2024, Wonder, along with Misty Copeland, received the George Peabody Medal for Outstanding Contributions to Music and Dance in America, which is the highest honor given by the Peabody Institute of Johns Hopkins University. Steve has an interesting life, but it's not complete without his relational life. Let's see what Steve has been up to with his wives and children. Stevie Wonder's wives and children. HTTPS. Wonder is the father of 9 children with 5 different women. He became friends with Sarita Wright, the receptionist at Motown's Detroit office, who also sang background and demo tracks. The friendship between 18-year-old Stevie and 22-year-old Sarita eventually blossomed into romance. A source shared with Page 6 that Stevie was really drawn to her because, quote, she was fresh. He could reportedly feel her sexiness just by touching the sleeves of her blouse. Stevie mentioned to the publication, "A lady that wears an expensive top isn't loud when she speaks and smells good. That's how I know." They got married, but after 18 months, their marriage ended. Even though their relationship didn't last, they stayed friends and kept making music together. In a 1973 interview with Rolling Stone, Stevie hinted that he had a new lady in his life, whom he referred to as his lady friend. Many people thought the woman he was talking about was his secretary and bookkeeper, Yolanda Simmons. He noted that they both had a knack for sensing when others weren't being genuine. When the interviewer asked about their life in the bedroom, Stevie replied, "You just have to get in there and do that." You know, that's just pure fantasticness, as Rolling Stone reported. Yolanda welcomed their daughter, Aisha Morris, in February 1975. Stevie shared with Oprah that one night, the sound of Aisha splashing in the bathtub nearly brought him to tears. He expressed that it was a moment filled with emotion that can never be taken away. This moment inspired him to create one of his most famous songs, titled "Isn't She Lovely?" The song starts with the sweet giggles and cries of his baby girl. In the sleeve notes of his 1976 album, Songs in the Key of Life, fans discovered one of many messages from Stevie that said, "My mind's heart must be polygamous, and my spirit is married to many, and my love belongs to all." This note was followed by a list of women's first names. Mike Zimbello, the guitarist in Stevie Wonder's band Wonderland, told biographer Mark Grabowski, "Stevie had deep feelings for Yolanda, yet he also had affection for numerous other women." Mike mentioned that he believed Stevie eventually came to the realization that one can only experience true love once in a lifetime, and that his one true love was his ex-wife, Sarita. Mike further noted that this realization was a source of distress for Stevie, who feared being alone. Thus, he chose to find happiness with Yolanda. Given this context, it is not surprising that he and Yolanda never married. Nevertheless, she gave birth to their son, Kata Morris, in 1977. In his 1980 ballad, Lately, Stevie provided what many interpreted as a glimpse into their relationship, expressing concerns about possibly losing his partner to another man. According to GQ, Stevie and Yolanda ultimately parted ways in 1982, with rumors suggesting that his unwillingness to let go of other romantic interests contributed to their separation. Throughout the 1980s, Stevie remained active, welcoming a son named Mumtaz with Melody McCulley. He has a son named Kwame with a woman called Cheryl. Reports say he also has a 5th child, a daughter named Sophia, who was born on an unknown date with an unidentified woman. Despite having relationships with other women, his heart was said to belong to a lady named Angela McGaffey. According to the LA Times, he had been trying to win her over since 1986, but it wasn't until 1996 that he decided to take their relationship further. Stevie reportedly persuaded Angela to leave her job as a wardrobe consultant and move into his estate in LA. She mentioned that they made a verbal agreement. This agreement was based on the understanding that Stevie would be the only one earning money while she would take care of the home. Angela stated that Stevie asked her to help him with some of his medical, personal, and family issues. She also redesigned his home by adding Braille inscriptions to help him navigate independently. Angela created a diet and exercise plan to help lower his blood pressure and claimed she provided various personal services to assist him with bladder issues, hemorrhoids, and a fungal infection. Even while living together, he met a freelance artist. In 1999, director Kai Millard was at a nightclub in New York when, according to the Telegraph, some of his associates approached a woman there. Kai turned down the offer because she was at the club for work. As she started to walk away, Stevie was right behind her, and they ended up chatting until 5 a.m. 6 months later, they got engaged, and by September 2001, Stevie and Kai were married. But what happened to his girlfriend, Angela? Just a month after Stevie and Kai's wedding, Angela filed a $30 million lawsuit, claiming she contracted herpes from Stevie a year earlier. She also accused him of hiding the disease from her. Stevie responded with his own lawsuit, saying Angela took $160 million worth of furniture, stereos, exercise equipment, and musical gear after they broke up. He denied the STD claims, and the case was sent to mediation, with the results kept private. Stevie and Kai welcomed their son Kailand in 2001, and in May 2005, Kai gave birth to Stevie's seventh child, a baby boy named Mandla. The name was suggested by Nelson Mandela. In a 2010 interview with The Telegraph, Stevie revealed he wanted to have 2 more kids. Ideally, he wanted twins. 2 years later, he filed for divorce after being married for 11 years. He mentioned irreconcilable differences, and instead of signing the divorce papers, he used 2 fingerprints. He asked for joint custody of their 2 sons and agreed to pay $25,000 a month in child support. Before the divorce was finalized in October 2015, Stevie had already moved on with Tomika Robin Bracey. A source told Page Six that they met at an event, and Stevie was drawn in by her perfume when she walked by him. He noticed she was quite light on her feet, which made him think she must be a true beauty. Their relationship developed, and Tomika quietly gave birth to 2 children. 67-year-old Stevie and 42-year-old Tomika made their relationship official by getting married on July 2017. Stevie has created a large and varied family throughout his life, being a father to 9 children from 5 different relationships. Despite his busy music career, he has worked hard to stay actively involved in their lives, balancing his job with being a dad. Wonder has built strong connections with his kids, showing his dedication to being present and supportive. Stevie Wonder's bond with his daughter, Aisha Morris, born in 1975 to him and Yolanda Simmons, is a significant part of his life. Aisha's birth inspired Wonder's famous song, Isn't She Lovely?, a piece that reflects the joy of fatherhood with a personal touch, including sounds from Aisha's bath time. This song not only celebrates her arrival, but also signifies a crucial moment in Stevie Wonder's life, highlighting how his experiences as a father have significantly shaped his music and personal perspective. Among Stevie's children, Kay Morris, born in 1977, has made his own mark in music by founding the record label Stay Gold and featuring in some classic albums. Aisha Morris has also remained active in music, performing alongside her father and receiving a Grammy nomination for their collaboration. Both Aisha and Kata continue to uphold Stevie Wonder's legacy, reflecting his ongoing joy in family life. Stevie Wonder's family has had a profound impact on both his personal and professional life, with his children, including Aisha and Kata, contributing their own creative talents while staying connected to his legacy. Their collaborative efforts and shared experiences highlight the essential role family plays in enriching and sustaining Wonder's musical career, celebrating creativity, love, and cultural heritage. Monis Morris, born in 1983 to Stevie Wonder, and vocalist Melody McCulley, initially took a different path from his musically inclined siblings. Instead of pursuing music, Monis concentrated on sports like football and basketball during his childhood. Raised mainly by his mother, he had a relatively normal upbringing compared to his siblings, who were more involved in the music industry from a young age. Despite starting off less musically, Morris built a strong relationship with his father, Stevie Wonder, through regular visits that deepened their bond and instilled values of hard work and perseverance. Although he initially focused on sports, he found his passion for music around the age of 17, beginning with piano and singing. His early performances, including singing the national anthem at the Notre Dame Japan Bowl, marked his transition towards music. After graduating from Highland High School in 2001 and studying business at Norfolk State University, he began to take music seriously by 2009, collaborating with various artists. Since 2016, Morris has managed to balance his musical dreams with a steady job as an insurance field adjuster, eventually becoming an independent consultant in 2022. His dual focus is evident through his collaboration with Stevie Wonder and his siblings on the 2020 song, "Where Is Our Love Song?" Meanwhile, Sophia Morris, born in July 1985, has made significant contributions as an adult, even though she kept a low profile during her younger years. Active in cultural advocacy and philanthropy, she organized UNESCO's World Day for African and Afro-Descendant Culture event in 2020 and created a Braille love necklace to help visually impaired children. Her efforts highlight her dedication to making a positive impact and promoting cultural representation. Beyond her father's musical legacy, Sophia Morris has expanded her influence, particularly as a producer for the 2021 Global Citizen Live event in Los Angeles, which tackled global issues and featured performances by Stevie Wonder. Her commitment to social causes is further illustrated by a heartfelt Instagram post in 2022 that emphasizes her strong family connections. Kwame Morris, born on August 6, 1988 in Sydney, and raised in Los Angeles, studied sociology and media arts at Morehouse College. His fashion career started as a production coordinator in 2013, following a notable appearance at the ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Awards in 2011. Kwame Morris has made impressive progress in the fashion and media industries, taking on the role of assistant casting director at Tiffany Casting Company in 2015 and starting his modeling career with Stone Model Management. His career highlights his versatility and strong presence in the fashion world. Beyond fashion, Kwame is involved in social causes, participating in the 2017 Global Citizen Festival alongside his father, Stevie Wonder, to support Colin Kaepernick's justice protest. In 2020, he launched Jagan Stone Eyewear, which combines art, culture, and social awareness. His personal life also reached a milestone in 2023 with the birth of his son, Kenzo, with his partner, Akira Awa, as he balances his professional and personal responsibilities. Kyan Morris, born in September 2001 to Stevie Wonder, and Kai Millard, was surrounded by music and fashion from an early age. He attended Fashion Week events with his mother and toured with his father, even drumming for Superstition. His love for fashion led him to launch the t-shirt brand House of K in 2020 to support the Black Lives Matter movement. Additionally, he worked with Iceberg on a collection that benefits the Watts Empowerment Center, showcasing his dedication to social activism and continuing his family's legacy of using art for positive change. La Morris, who was born in 2005, kicked off his entertainment journey with an impressive performance on Dancing with the Stars Juniors. With the support of his dad, Stevie Wonder, he also made an appearance in the movie A Star is Born and worked on the 2020 song, Where Is Our Love? His involvement suggests a promising future in the entertainment world. Meanwhile, Morris, who was born before 2014, provided backing vocals for Where's Our Love, and his younger sister Naya, born in late 2014, joined in on family performances, showcasing their early involvement and potential in the music scene. In a 2004 interview, Stevie Wonder highlighted the significance of not only offering financial support, but also being emotionally present and engaged. He balanced guidance with a nurturing relationship. His legacy as a musical icon and a devoted parent emphasizes his deep influence on both his art and family life. Stevie Wonder's musical legacy is defined by his groundbreaking contributions across various genres.